Expresso Youth Sport, brought to you by Deep Heat, warms pain away.
Good morning, young sports fans, and welcome to yet another action-packed Youth Sport edition. We're diving straight into things today with the best water polo action from SACS this weekend. 23 years, and this tournament is still one of the biggest events on the water polo calendar, attracting the best schools in the game. The first splashes were made at 7 a.m. last Saturday morning. Despite the gloomy weather, the boys fought with every kick, stroke and toss till 8 p.m. that evening. With 40 games being played in a single day, the structure of the matches were slightly modified. Matches consisted of 2 8-minute chukkers and were much more explosive in terms of action, which was great from the crowd perspective. Tough though on the lads' lungs and bodies.
So this is almost, you could call it the T20 of water polo. It's a lot quicker. There's 2 chukkers instead of 4 chukkers. So you can't afford many mistakes. I mean, the game's so short and intense that one possession is going to change the outcome of the game. 2 months of intensive fitness, tactical play. There's a lot of swimming, a lot of leg work, a lot of power work. These guys are on a gym program for 2 months before they get here. They're on diet programs, that kind of thing. It's all, a whole spectrum of training to make sure that they're ready. As you say, for 10 games, it's pretty demanding.
By the end of the day, it was already evident who would be the teams to keep an eye out for, as 4 schools left the pool undefeated. Host schools SACS, St. Stithians, Grey High School and defending champions Pretoria Boys High were all looking like they had what it takes to claim the coveted title for this year. SACS defeated Grey Bloem 10-1, St. John's 4-3 and Maritzburg College 8-0. Pretoria Boys High didn't let the long travel to the Cape affect them in the slightest. The boys in green beat St. Andrews 4-1, Westville 6-2, achieved the same scoreline with Selborne, and rounded off an impressive day with a 2-0 victory over Polo. The boys from Stellenbosch had a hard but successful day in the water, beating Selborne 3-1, Rondebosch 2-1, Jeppe 4-1, and then losing to Pretoria Boys only 2-0. Every game, trench warfare, as one coach put it. By the end of day 2 and the morning of day 3, the elite schools had qualified for the quarterfinals. St. Stithians, Pretoria Boys High, SACS, Wynberg Bishops, St. John's, Polrus and Grey PE making up the final 8 teams of the tournament. The quarterfinals were expectedly intense from the get-go. St. Stithians and Pretoria Boys had to go to extra time and then penalties to decide matters. Boys High coming through that one on top with a score of 9-10. Bishops came from 3 goals down in the second chukker in their quarter-final clash against St. John's to win that tense encounter 5-4 in extra time. SACS won their encounter against Polrus to also advance to the next round before Grey PE defeated their southern suburbs rivals Wynberg 3-1 in the last of our quarter-final clashes. So, massive congratulations must go out to everyone at SACS for continuously bringing us, well, the best water polo action from across the country. So one more thing we want to know at the end of all this is, who are you still calling a schoolboy?